Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of VGU Talks, and we have a nice conversation about something that's happening in the world of games. I'm Don, the expert of calls from VideoGamesUncovered.com, and today we're continuing the mini-series we're currently doing at the moment, looking over what we can expect from each company from their E3 press conferences, or generally what can be announced on the show floor. Today we're talking Nintendo, and yes, we all know Nintendo will not be having a live conference at E3 again this year, but instead having a special Nintendo Direct. But of course that doesn't mean that they are not going to show anything off around the E3 period. In fact, they might just show off some of the most anticipated games out of all the other companies on those days. So without further ado, let's have a look at what I think we can potentially see from Nintendo. First things first, Bayonetta 2. It's a Wii U exclusive. Many people are still angry about it, saying why are Platinum only making it exclusive? Many people are claiming that it's only going to be a timed exclusive and it's not going to be for very long until Platinum decide to release it on the PS3 and Xbox 360 at least. I'm not too bothered. I love Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U. Hopefully it will help it out a little bit, of course, being the exclusive. And of course, I hope we just see more of it. It's great. Platinum are great. I'm looking forward to that. Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. Now, if you know me, I'm a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. And of course, on the PS3 side, we're getting the exclusive Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. That's coming later this year. So of course, for the Wii U side, them getting an exclusive title, which is all about Legend of Zelda, playing as Link, Zelda, possibly having unlockable characters such as Sheik, Toon Link, Ganondorf from across the series. It's all up there in the air, and it'll be great to see more of that game. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Okay, so we obviously got Monster Hunter 3, and I'm a huge fan of Monster Hunter. I got into it straight away, and man, I am such a lover of that game. I'm usually a gun lance or a lance kind of guy, and I just like beating up big monsters. Of course, Monster Hunter 4 has been out in Japan for the longest time now, and us guys from the Western audience are just waiting for the chance to grab Monster Hunter yet again and face off against the new guys, especially with the new mechanics and the Bug Lance, which is a brand new weapon. So hopefully we can see some of that our end. As well as that, Sonic Boom. Now, we know Sonic Boom is going to be the new direction for Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's going to be a TV series as well as the start of a new series of video games featuring this more grown-up, different style Sonic the Hedgehog, along with Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and of course, Dr. Eggman. But it'll be great to see some Sonic Boom stuff. Of course, we're going to see some Super Smash Bros. U and some Super Smash Bros. 3D, which are of course the new Smash Bros. Games coming out for the Wii U and the 3DS. We're going to see some more of that, maybe the final roster update, hopefully seeing Crumb from Fire Emblem, cross fingers, I really want it, and maybe even another surprise entrant that we may not have put into consideration yet. It'd be good to see what other Smash Bros. Details we have out, especially since E3 is hosting a Super Smash Bros. Tournament on this game. So it'll be nothing but interesting. The other game that of course everyone is talking about when it comes to the Wii U is of course the game simply known as X by Monolith Soft. Open world RPG which just looks fantastic on that console. I can't wait to see more about it, and a heck of a lot more people can't wait either. I'm just hoping that it stands up to the expectations and we get a little bit more of a tease. I'm not expecting a release date anytime soon. I'm just expecting teasing it until maybe summer next year for release. Now let's go out with some rumours that people are thinking of coming into the event. Number one being Pokken Fighters. Now if you're not too sure about this one, allow me to give you a little bit of detail. Pokken Fighters was recently registered as a domain name by Nintendo and is intended to be a game for the Wii U, and many people are claiming that it's going to be a Pokemon fighting game. So imagine something along the lines of Street Fighter or Killer Instinct with your favourite Pokemon facing off against one another. So you can have Lucario versus Blaziken, Pikachu versus Raichu. Probably not the entire roster of Pokemon and only a specific collection, but I'm really hopeful for it. I love fighting games. Seeing a Pokemon fighter that's actually being made by Nintendo is just going to blow my mind and possibly everyone else's minds as well. Another rumour that people are saying that's coming around is a sequel to Symphony of the Night on the 3DS, which is possibly going to be absolutely amazing. Similar style as the original Symphony of the Night, but with updated graphics to match that of Mirror of Fate. If there is a sequel to Symphony of the Night, I'm not going to complain. I'll grab it and I'll love it. Love me a good Castlevania game. And of course, possibly one of the biggest announcements that everyone's looking forward to and hoping for, crossing their fingers and getting their wallets ready, is of course the announcement of the next Zelda title on the Wii U. I want it, you want it, we all just want to know about it. Some people are also claiming that it's going to be under the name of The Legend of Zelda Shard of Nightmare, which sounds pretty deep and can tie in with Ganon in some other ways. I'm just psyched. I want a new Zelda as badly as everyone else. Also, there are rumours going around saying there's possibly going to be a new Metroid, as well as a new Star Fox game on the Wii U, possibly announced at E3 at some point as well. Quite frankly, Nintendo have a big lineup and big expectations from us, the fans. They know that we're expecting big things, especially since Nintendo are heavily out of pocket at the moment and need to get themselves back in the running and back with some big name titles that they know is going to sell and help out the Wii U as much as possible. And that's it, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for listening about my thoughts on what we can expect from Nintendo this year at E3. However, these are only my thoughts, and I'm quite interested as to what you guys think. Are you interested in any of the games I've talked about? Are you interested in any other games that could possibly happen that are also going around rumour-wise? Or do you expect something so shocking that is going to make a lot of people out there regret that they do not have a Wii U or 3DS this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time for another edition of VGU Talks.